What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Two Kings and a God. We're at the Star Sound Studio, Cape Coral, Florida.
Sir.
They call me J21. One half of the notorious group We Kings. Here with my co-hostesses.
Yo. Hey. What's up, y'all? I'm JH.
Hot Moon God.
Yo.
And on today's episode...
Good evening.
Buenas noches.
And on today's episode, we talking about hip-hop turning 50 years old, musicians and relationships. And you might hear freestyle.
Hip-hop is old as fuck.
It's old as shit. All right, let's get into it. So, yeah, hip-hop turned 50 recently. So, who are some of the pioneering artists and groups that helped define hip-hop in the early years?
Who do you think?
Me? For me?
Yeah.
Group-wise, I'm going to say NWA. The gangster rap shit. I mean, if you go way back before I was listening, you know, you got Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill.
You know, but that was like before me. So I'm going to say NWA is where I would start for groups. For artists, Biggie and Pac. That's probably where I started.
It's valid.
Yeah.
It's very valid.
And Craig Mack.
Craig Mack.
He had that one song.
I think he had two.
He had two.
Oh, Flavor in Your Ear.
And
the remix.
The remix, yeah, which was just like 2 more minutes.
No, but Flavor in Your
that.
Ear, it really was dope, though. It really was
He
dope.
had that bop, bro.
Yeah, Bad Boy Records, man. They was
Industry,
killing it.
yeah.
Fucking taking all them old hits, turn them into new hits.
What about Eric B. and Rakim?
Oh, shit, yeah. Gangstar.
Gangstar? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get down with that.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, of course. For the children.
Outcast, if we keep going down the line.
What was the question?
For the South.
Pioneers.
Pioneers.
Oh, Pioneer.
Yeah.
Outkast was real
Groups?
like they were pioneers,
Yeah.
About a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
De La Soul.
Yeah.
Black Star.
Yeah.
I mean, Kanye.
Realistically,
Mafia.
yeah.
Kanye is... He changed a lot.
He did.
Lil Wayne's a pioneer. Jay would be a pioneer. Nas is a pioneer.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Herc, pioneer.
And I think like MC Hammer kind of was a pioneer too.
Jay Dilla.
J Dilla.
Vanilla Ice.
I'm talking about pioneers.
He made that shit mainstream.
Yeah. Too Short.
Too Short, yeah. E40.
Totally started at West Coast Vibe.
Who would we give? Who would you give your flowers to?
Like if I
Like,
could.
who do you want to give flowers to?
Method Man.
Yeah.
Method Man. 'Cause I just always fuck with Meth. And I listened to him a lot when I was younger. And he like rebranded himself now. He's like an actor and he's like physically fit. I don't know, he just flipped. He was able to adapt. It might have like took him a while. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, yeah.
But like but he was just, I listened to him through like a rough stage of my life. So listening to him like brought me like joy. You know what I mean? So that's all I give him. And plus he's dope.
He is dope. I love when Method Man and Redman get together. That's that shit.
Blackout.
For sure. I was actually gonna say Fiddy Cent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the same reasons, the transition to actor and now to, you know, producer, fucking just
I think he wrote a book
businessman,
too, right?
author.
He wrote a couple books.
He just fucking got rich or died trying, you know?
That's how I'm telling you, bro. You get a little rap money, you invest it in doing other ventures, extensions of yourself.
Yeah, if you're smart.
I'm thinking Biggie, of course. Q-Tip, of course. Pharrell.
Pioneers.
Pharrell.
Timberland,
yeah.
Even Snoop, you know, you can't ignore Snoop. Of course, Eminem, you can't ignore Eminem.
Eazy-E, a lot of his
Easy,
solo shit, bro, was really different.
Ice Cube, West Side Connection.
Yeah.
Who in like the last
Mobb Deep.
Who in like the last decade would you give your flowers to?
In the last decade.
Yeah, last 10 years.
As I reflect, so we go back to all the way to 2012, right? 2013.
That's
I would still. It would have to be J. Cole or Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like for me at least.
Going with that too.
Yeah,
It have to be.
I'd say the same, and I give my flowers to Drake too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, Drake.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd give Kanye his flowers, bro. He put out a lot of fucking good shit in this last decade.
Oh yeah.
He's a little crazy now, but he definitely had some fucking monumental records this last decade.
Yeah.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's a genius.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's just when you gotta like be outrageous, you gotta continuously outdo your last outrageous thing. So it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, it's getting too outrageous. But what is too outrageous? You know?
I don't think it's been defined yet, has it?
No.
I think it has. How has hip hop evolved over the past 5 decades?
It's definitely easier to make. I'll say that.
True.
The easiest form of music to make. You don't have to know any instruments or anything. Just gotta have money for equipment.
Yeah, I
Or
feel
studio
like
time.
a lot of digital conversion too. You know what I mean? Like first it went from analog,
8 tracks and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it became. But after it became digital, it became more digital. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hip hop definitely kind of like
So the sound
definitely
of it,
influenced the way that we work in a digital workspace.
yeah,
Definitely can see that.
I think it has evolved into just a huge cultural phenomenon. Like
worldwide.
Yeah.
it's used
Top
in
5.
every medium
Everywhere.
now. Yeah, used in every medium. Now it's in commercials, like everywhere.
Social media like gave hip hop a platform to grow. You know?
Yeah,
I think black culture is just the root of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The black culture in it is what is being able to be highlighted. You know what I mean? There was never a time like that, and you know, like stereotypes can be false, but like, you know, there's a lot of white people who get their ideas, like their style, their influences. You know what I mean?
yeah, from the culture.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's just at the end of the day, it's just that black culture is appealing, you know, and it's finally getting a platform through its own music, basically in America at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, social media is definitely giving it an outlet to grow exponentially, bro.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can show their music.
What are some like key milestones you could think of over the years that have helped shape it to what it is now?
Key milestones. I think Tupac Biggie beef. I think NWA getting a letter from like the FBI or the government. I think Uncle Luke getting the court arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
I think auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
I think I had a couple more in my mind. I kind of lost them. The end of mixtapes. I think that changed a lot when they flooded, when they just shut that operation down. Then when streaming became something, that changed a lot. And it's funny how the market really affects the art. So like now the market's so fast that the art, like we said, is conveniently made more. And you have to make it fast. So it just changes a lot. It's like now it's like
songs are shorter now.
You got to capture these like feelings in short amount of times, and it's just not necessarily realistic with the creative process. You know what I mean?
Stands out to me in the history, bro. It's just all the deaths of like the great artists we had.
Yeah.
Like that is like I think that's really molded and shaped hip hop in a lot of ways, because a lot of these dudes step in and fill the void, you know, and then we end up with this just stream of music that sounds like everybody who died.
Yeah.
So looking ahead, what do you think the future holds for the culture, for the music? Where
It's
does
dying.
It go? You think it's dying?
It's dying.
The death of hip hop?
I think at the root it's embedded in the culture. The death of like black people basically is making it less appealing. You know what I mean? Think about how like if the violence in hip hop directly relates to deaths in like Chicago, the deaths in these areas, eventually not do you just become numb to it, but you just realize it's a bigger problem. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when you continue to listen to the same thing and support it, you start to feel.
I feel it's from a quality side, bro. You have like all these other genres. Country right now is one that sticks out in my head. My girl listens to like top 40 stuff. So I hear everything she's listening to, and there's no hip hop there. It's country, it's pop, and when you look on the Billboard charts, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what's really starting to pop now is like Afro beats and stuff. Like those are really starting to pop. The experimental type beats, I feel that's a quality thing. People are looking for music that's gonna have you turn on a Doja Cat song or SZA. You get that just you're surrounded by the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same with Morgan Wallen. You turn him on. It's not my cup of tea, bro, but it sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
It sounds so good.
I agree with that.
I think it's that. I think it's more that people are tired of hearing shit that sounds the same.
Yeah, they're going to other genres to look for this.
A new experience. Yeah, instead because they're tired of hearing the same old shit because it hasn't changed much lately.
Well, I think hip hop won't die. It's definitely losing relevance.
I think it just, the involvement, you kind of have to, like, die to evolve. You know what I mean? So, like, you got to, it's like, Nas said hip-hop was dead, in, like, 2007 or some shit?
Yeah.
And then it became, like, the biggest thing not too long. Like, after that, you know what I mean? It blew up worldwide even more so, than it ever was. I just think it's going to go through a little phase because since the industry can put people in who kind of just can spit out the same shit. You know what I mean?
True.
Until like more, I guess, there's a lot of great artists out there, but they don't actually...
There's no quality checks anywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody's checking this music before they send it out. Like, yo, bro, this sounds like shit. We can't put this out.
Yeah, because it just goes from that engineer to the artist, and he's just like,
straight
all right,
to the streaming platform.
Release that shit.
There's got to be a team. There's got to be multiple ears that are honest.
And that's what you're getting with these Taylor Swift, with who else? Just
it's going through a chain of people.
Well,
it's touching probably 5 different engineers
you know
before it hits the radio.
It's a collaborative effort on all ends,
even
on the written process. You know what I mean?
They're making a full song. They're putting time in one song.
I saw that I saw a video, and he was talking about like how rappers are quote unquote lazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to write a 16. You know what I mean? It's easy to make like a come together with like a chorus that kind of like pops a little bit, but it's not necessarily easy to sit there and
make sure it's right.
Yeah.
Take the time to understand the music aspect, opposed to just like
do 100 takes.
Yeah.
To get it right.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
Yeah. But it's done.
That's where I think the future of it's going, bro. It's still gonna be.
How do you think it'll survive? Who do you think is gonna be successful in this future?
Whoever comes out.
Is it still gonna be people with the labels?
No.
Is it still gonna be independent?
Independent, bro. That's the only way to make money nowadays.
Independent is the move.
The labels are not paying out enough, and they're not gonna support you as an artist. They're gonna support you one way, and there's no longevity in that. So most of the people I speak to, most of the artists I speak to, I don't even care about a label. They're not worried about it. They just want to get their streams up because they know that's where the money's at.
Is that where you think the money's at?
Yeah. That and promotion, touring.
How much money do you get from streaming?
Not much, but if you gather, for example, I got one dude who has 450,000 plays. And he's like getting a little back end. Yeah, he's getting a little back end every night, bro.
What did he do to get those plays?
He's just promoting. He's just blowing up on TikTok. Like he just hit a market, bro. He
hasn't paid for promotion.
He didn't really have to at first. No, it kind of just took off. It found its own little lane. Ideally, that would be awesome for everybody.
Yeah.
But point being is like, I don't know, bro. It's gonna have to be something. That's why the Afro beats, the R&B, that side of it seems like it's going to be a little bit more prominent simply because of the quality of music. Mm-hmm. Hip-hop will always be there. Rap in its true form will always be there.
Yeah.
But I just think the subgenres are going to be what takes over from now on.
There's a lot of them, too. It's endless.
And that's another question is where does the next genre go?
Oh, yeah.
Like, hip-hop is dead, but really, where do we go from here? Like when Nas said that, where do we go from there? Hip-hop only evolved and grew. I mean, obviously, it was the time for that. Mm-hmm. But what's next?
That's the question. All right. So, switching gears, I got a question for you fellas. Should our partners support our music goals?
You mean our bitches? No, these bitches don't gotta support shit. But she just better be nice.
I didn't say that.
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead, Jay. You answer first.
Yeah, I need that support. It helps the creative process. It doesn't make me feel like I'm a burden when I'm being creative, which is something I feel like, okay, you know, like my attention's being diverted. It's our only day off together. That type shit.
I feed off that. I like the to make her mad, because then it makes me mad, and that anger fuels me.
I can't do that.
You're the devil.
It's gonna be a distraction.
No, because I
can't
just
be
realized
distracted.
That's true. Yeah.
And she's walking around slamming cabinets, aggressively doing the dishes. I don't need all that.
And you got your headphones on,
Yeah,
not
I got my
hearing shit.
headphones on.
No, that's when you just enjoy the best day of your life. You're having the best time of your life in that one. She cannot deflect you.
I need that support, man. It keeps me going.
I think.
Need
Go
to
ahead.
add
Go
a
ahead.
point.
Go. What do you think, J21?
I mean, obviously, yeah, it's nice. You know, if you don't have that, that sucks. But yeah, I think you definitely.
I have a question for you
It
guys.
helps.
Do they have to support the music, or do they just have to support that you're chasing your dreams?
It would be nice if they at least faked it. I would say, fake it for your man. If
Nah,
his
you know what
shit's
I
garbage.
told. You know what I told my girl? Don't lie about the music. Don't lie about orgasms, and don't lie about if my food is good or bad. Just tell me the fucking truth, and I can trust you. If you can tell me those things, then I trust you.
True.
But what do you think? Do you think they?
But like, don't shit on the songs.
Do you
Like, what if
welcome
it's
their
a-
opinion, their constructive criticism? Do you welcome that, or do you just write it off and say, "I don't even like this bitch's music. Like, I don't like what she listens to. Why the fuck am I?" I know I said that. I know. Should my girl critique it? I'll register it,
Valid.
Yeah,
and then I'll be like, "This
My
bitch,
ma
I
does
hate
that,
the
bro.
music she listens to. Why am I gonna listen?"
my mom does that shit. Nah, bro, it's
But I
like,
respect it. Do you think they need
she don't have to support the music, bro. But as
just
long as
support you
she's
chasing
supporting
something,
me,
right?
Yeah,
To give you
like,
that room to be you and chase
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
That's
feel
important.
like I could be myself. Like if somebody doesn't like that creative part of me, I don't feel like I can be myself
Right.
in that room with them.
Yeah. Then you're not
No matter
comfortable.
where we are.
That's part of who you are. So.
Exactly.
I actually like that my girl is not necessarily super supportive of the music, because I don't necessarily want her to be involved into the like that. You know, I know it seems like it could be a good like duo, but I kind of like that
The
separating
separation.
things, like keeping things a little separated. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
nah,
Does that grant you more space to?
I guess I just feel more free creating. You know, because like think about it. Like if you're concerned about what your girl might think if she hears you say this, or like you play that song around her, then that might be in the back of your head and influence what you say.
So you're talking about.
But if you just say whatever the fuck you want, and she's not necessarily interested in it, and half the time, you know, if she gives you a bad opinion, you know it's damn well probably off emotion. It's not necessarily off the quality of the track or the song.
So does she like when you rap about shit like that? Is that a issue? Like,
What?
If you rap about like bitches?
You know, I just tell her it's art. You know, like I just tell her like I'm just doing what I'm feeling. It's not necessarily, you know, like it's not like I'm gonna be with her and make a song like I got all these hoes, I got all these hoes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, you know, maybe before her I would have made a song like that, but now I might just say like, fuck these hoes. You know, just something like, you know what I mean? But that even that, you know, that's kind of changing my perception of when I write. But what I'm saying is like, no, it doesn't cause problems.
So-
I just don't let her listen to it.
What are some challenges or conflicts that could arise if your spouse wasn't supporting you?
Oh, I was almost gonna be sarcastic, but I didn't want to say anything misogynistic. Go ahead, Jade.
I'd cease to be with my spouse, bro.
What was the question again? What was the question?
challenges that could arise if your spouse wasn't supportive towards your music goals?
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker for me, bro. It's who I am. That's what I do for a living. That's like my life.
That's why I left my ex. The mother of my children, I left her because she became. It's okay if she didn't support the music, but she became a resistance in trying to create music, trying to do anything music related. So she became this resistance unnecessarily. And I felt like I could eliminate that, or she could support me. It's really not that hard. You know what I mean? So I eliminated
It's fucked up, but that's what you gotta do, bro. Like, you can't contain that inside yourself. That's just not something we could do.
If I contain it, I'm going to be a fat,
I'd be so depressed.
Miserable, angry person.
Damn, why fat?
Because I like to eat. That's why I work out. And if I didn't work out, I'd be fat.
Oh,
I know it.
okay. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
But what do you think?
Nah, I'm right there with you. I'd be out. I gotta do this.
Fuck these bitches.
At that point, I would
Dreams
feel like
over bitches.
making music would
Dreams
be
over
like
bitches.
D.O.B.
doing drugs. It'd be like a fucking addiction. I'd have to do it in the bathroom or something.
But I'll tell you what, there's no. But this is what. Let's go back to the motivation thing. There's something fueling about that. You know that you gotta like. You're under pressure to even do it, so it becomes an escape and it becomes an even better experience writing. Or it's not always pleasant how you want to, but you escape deeper into your imagination to kind of like block out everything. And then when she's a resistance, if you're going off to the studio and she's a resistance, it's easy to block that bitch out and just use that anger as energy. And it you don't necessarily have to be like make a track about her, but use that energy and let it come out. And it's good fuel. I'm telling you, because it's good fuel. Anger is a hell of a fuel. Why do you think MJ used to create rivals in his mind? Because the anger, there's nothing fuels you like anger. Anger will wake you up.
True.
Anger will get you sober.
True.
Well, not drunk. Like you just get angry drunk. But if you're high and you get angry, it just makes you sober, bro. Anger is powerful, but constructive. Designed anger for a higher purpose is what is the key, bro. It's manipulating.
Thank you for the clarification.
It's manipulating negative things in your life and using them. You know,
It's a hell of a process, bro.
but that's just the half. The cup is half full mindset. I see everything as an opportunity. You know.
So, how do you guys find balance between
Wu-Tang.
your music career and maintaining a healthy relationship?
I don't. It's a very slippery slope.
Devil.
It's a very slippery slope because one is always gonna need more attention than the other.
Why?
Because these hoes just can't get enough.
Just can't get enough.
No, but it's because we can't get enough of creation, and they can't get enough time with us. So it's never enough, essentially. Not even for us. We never feel like we're creating enough. They never feel like they get enough time with us. You know what I mean?
What about a schedule? You follow a schedule?
I feel like schedules are cool, but like I personally cannot live my life on a schedule. If I know what I'm going to do every day, I'm going to shoot myself. I feel like, I don't know, based on how I feel. The moment I create a schedule, for some reason, I have to rebel against it. If I make a list, if I say I'm going to do this, I start to rebel against it, you know? I don't have a specific schedule for the day, but I do the same shit every day in different time frames based on how I feel.
Jay, how do you maintain?
I'm just gonna go with the flow, bro.
Are we talking about relationships?
Yeah, just...
What was the question? I didn't even answer.
No, you didn't. You said a lot of shit.
No.
No, I said, how do you guys find balance between, your supporting your music career and maintaining a healthy relationship?
I think like I said, there's still never really a good balance because we always feel like we need to create more and they always want more time with us. But I think it's about providing the same care to her as you would your art. So you got to make her just as important as the art.
I think that's the answer right there.
All the other shit I said is still true, but...
I just go with the flow, bro. I just find the time to be creative where I can get it.
You seem like a bitch, shut the fuck up, I'm creating kind of guy.
No, not really, bro.
You just put that hand up
I'm very
and it's just
chill.
over with.
I'm very chill. I am. That's why I work a lot at night.
Yeah.
Because that's when I know, like, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing anything. And it gets me in that mindset where I can sit there and just be creative. It's not, I have to be paying attention to you because you're awake right now. Yeah. Like, and this is our only time together.
No, it's a good time. It's a quiet time. You feel like it's just you and the world. And it is wonderful to create. And it's the same reason I wake up early, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I find that balance. You know, I just make separate time for that. Mm-hmm. And it's a little easier because we work kind of opposite schedules, but we make it happen, you know?
Yeah, see, I'm lucky. My wife has her own goals. She wants to be the greatest Call of Duty player in the world. So, so when she's playing, I'm creating when she's playing. So it's like perfect.
What?
Yeah, we'd be on the Muse sessions. She be going in, bro.
What advice would you give spouses who are unsure about how to approach or support their musical partners? I'm going to say just do it.
Yeah. Just be open and honest.
Yeah,
open and honest.
Honest with yourself. You know, what would you want them to do for you if you chased and did something, made a decision, you know, that was important to you?
And don't quit your day job.
I did the opposite.
I did too. I did too.
I
Okay,
quit
I get it.
I quit my baby mama. I quit the day job. I quit my life.
You can't let the music make your life unmanageable. You know what I mean? Like, it can't. There's got to be balance.
I just think what happens is at
it's
first
not healthy.
I agree, but I think that what happened to me at least is that you put a job at the pedestal, right? And then you realize, okay, doing this has made me unhappy. Now, let me just put music above it. But when I did that, I had to reconstruct my life. You know, like my life had to break down, and then I had to rebuild it towards that.
No, because sense. Now you're an entrepreneur. You're not just a 9-to-5 client. You're not an employee.
Yeah.
So now you're taking that hobby, for lack of a better term, and you're finding a way to make money from it. That's a job in itself.
Very true.
But now your job is to be a creator.
Yeah.
You made that choice.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be your first priority.
Artiste.
That's your job.
Artiste. Nah, but yeah.
That's your job. You know, that's how you.
But it's like really get rich or die trying. Like, I'd rather not live than actually not strive towards that goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You'll starve for the music, bro.
But like I just
starving artist.
It's like I understand that, but yeah, I understand that if I cause my own suffering, like instead of dealing with the randomness of suffering because you're living like say you're living the same routine life for the last 5-10 years, every time something traumatic happens, it's gonna throw you in a disarray. You know what I mean? And every time you suffer, it's gonna throw you in a little bit of a spiral because you're not used to it. You're just living a normal life, you know what I mean? But every time you get into a suffering position, you kind of like feel like alive, you know what I mean? Like it's not a great feeling, but it is a real like liberating feeling.
That's where you're like, that's the difference between like physically suffering and spiritually suffering. Mm-hmm. You know, like if you're in a good spiritual place and you don't have shit, you could have a completely empty fridge.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. You're not gonna be so pressured by everything that's going on because you just have a better mind state.
So you're gonna be hungry though.
Yeah, you're gonna be hungry, but that next meal isn't gonna feel like it's so long away because you're.
I had abs. You know what I mean?
It's a cheat code.
But for real, that's what I learned though. The sacrifice of all things, you get lost in comfort, and when you adapt, you get adapted to comfort, and the comfort kind of, as much as it's comfortable, it takes away from a lot of the experience of life and the magic of life because we just fall into these comfortable scenarios, these comfortable environments, and complacency. But when you strive for something, to suffer for something, that takes you completely out of that life, and it's suffering at first, but then you realize, okay, this is an adventure. This life is an adventure, and it's a journey. But when you're just doing the same shit all the time, I'm telling you, life is not a journey. Life is so much more than that, you know? but you gotta believe something so convictly in your heart that you have to do. And you just gotta live, bro.
Yeah, long story short, support your partners.
We be talking.
Hey, y'all want to hear a freestyle?
Oh, shit.
Let's play a little game.
I haven't done this in forever.
All right, so I'm going to ask each of you a question. You get it wrong, you freestyle. Simple. Let's get to it.
Here we go.
All right, Jay. What was the real name of the producer, Jay Dilla?
Damn.
Nah, bro, no one would ever know this.
Something Davis, right?
Nah,
No?
it's James DeWitt Yancey.
Oh, Yancey.
Yancey.
That's hard as fuck. That's a hard.
I
Right.
remember Yancey though.
I'm not even gonna remember his name after you telling me.
All right. Who directed the music video for Missy Elliott's hit song, The Rain? Super duper fly. Super duper fly.
Was it Hype Williams?
It was.
Damn.
That was pretty good. He was doing everything back then now.
Yeah, he was.
It was cool though. You're going to freestyle anyway. Let's go.
It's on you. J21. I'm going to get you to freestyle one of these days.
Nah, I'm going to come in here with a fucking beast ass written.
No, we're
Yeah.
going to know. Yeah.
Damn.
We Kings on the beat. WeKingsBeats.com.
Kings.
Moongod.com.
Hey,
You bitch you. Hey.
just give me a reason.
What?
Just give me a reason.
What?
Give me a reason. I've been out here fainting. I know that I'm chasing the paper. I'm dreaming.
Hey.
Dreaming about better things.
Better
I'm
things.
dreaming about diamond rings.
Diamond rings.
Dreaming about gold chains.
Chain?
I'm dreaming about Rolls Royce. I'm dreaming about
Dreaming.
about throwing that money in. Fuck.
Dreaming.
I'm thinking
Hey.
about throwing that money in the air. Getting all these bitches to twerk it or something.
Twerk it or something. Back it
it,
up,
twerk
jump
it.
it or something. You know
Jump
that
it.
we humping or something.
Humping,
I think
humping.
that they kissing cousins. Hey, I think
Hey.
that I fucking love it.
Damn.
Yeah. Gotta go and get this money up like right now. Hey,
Get
hey.
it.
Right now.
Get it.
I can't stop. I gotta tell the bitch to pipe down.
Shut
Hey,
the
Pipe down.
more guys in the room. Let me stop. Let me pass to the right. Losing my flow. Losing my hoe.
Hey, I'm
Just
losing
my
my flow.
goals.
Hey, I'm always on go. Just checking the standards, bitch. We raising the bar on you.
Yeah.
Raising the bar on you bitches.
Raising the bar on
you
these
bitches.
I'm raising
Hey.
the bar on these bitches. Hey,
Hey.
I'm raising the bar on these bitches. Compared to me, they look like they midgets. Okay, gotta count it up, rack over them digits. Hey, let me
Hey.
go ahead, spinning their heads like fidgets.
Fidgets.
Let
Hey.
me go ahead and count this money up. Who can count it the quickness? Hey, I just count it with quickness. Hey,
Hey.
okay, yeah, like it get wicked. I just play that shit explicit. Hey, life is a bitch. I told that bitch to suck on his dick and
Suck
hey,
it.
oh, whoa.
Hey, so let me just vibe. Hey,
Yeah,
you know it ain't a surprise.
nah,
I'm passing you by. Hey,
yeah.
Bye.
so watch me glide. Yeah, just
Yeah.
let me just
Hey.
slide around the back.
Hey.
Around. Hey,
I'm feeling spiffy.
Spiffy.
Hey, I'm racking up that EBT so quickly. Hey, I got that peanut butter and that sauce too.
Jiffy.
Hey, you fucking with Moon God, then you fucking with a boss. It's true. Hey,
fucking with
rubber
bosses.
bandana. Hey,
Hey.
pass it over to my dog.
Hey,
Hey,
fucking with bosses, fucking with CEOs.
yeah,
Hey.
This freaky bitch sucking on my toes.
Hey,
Oh,
She already know. Hey,
she know.
I've been
hey,
the man since 97. I've been to heaven. I've really said it. Hey, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
hey, purple bandanas. Hey, play the guitar like Carlos Santana. Hey, I need a white bitch, Hannah Montana.
Hey.
Me and my dog Luna, we go to lunar galaxies. Everything you say is a fallacy. I don't believe in nothing, nah. I just gotta get this money up.
Get it, get
That's
it.
all I can think of. Hey, I know this shit sound like I'm losing it.
Yeah, we're
Pick
losing
me up.
it.
I need to pick me up.
Yeah, we're losing it. The shit is exclusive.
Hey,
You know
this
that we
is
do
exclusive.
this.
Hey, this is exclusive.
Bitch, I'm the truest.
Hey, I am the truest.
Something like
Your bitch is
easy, we
elusive.
ruthless.
She is the loosest,
Yeah.
Toothless.
Poor thing.
grossest.
Y'all got anything going on this week?
Man,
That was a hell of a freestyle.
I wish I could have did better.
Brain is fried.
It's funny with those freestyles. I just let it go. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't worry about nothing.
That's where I'm at.
Bars.
So,
Spitting.
what do you got going on? You working on any new projects? You got new beats? I think you dropped you dropped something on social media? What? You dropped a breakdown video?
Oh, the little breakdown video? Yeah, I did a little breakdown video to this hit song I did with fucking Moon God.
Moongod.com? What? Is that what you said?
Risky business.
Risky.
It's risky business when you really living.
Yeah, shit's fire though. But yeah, you should see how I put that together. There's a lot of weird fucking sounds and shit. I like doing that shit.
That's dope.
But nah, other than that, I'm just doing what I do, creating and making money from doing it.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Bang, bang.
That's the job.
Yeah, it's a job.
It's the lifestyle.
It's the lifestyle. What about y'all?
Every day I wake up, how can I make money off this shit?
I need like $10, bro. Listen to my song. I ain't doing shit, bro. Making beats, getting these mixes done. You know, we just keep moving. Every day's a new adventure. So
It's all me.
it's on you, Moo.
Lamona.
You know,
I'm boring as hell, bro. You know that.
I don't know. I'm just trying to stay up on some content, create content. I'm always working on music. That's endless.
How's the clothing brand going?
Lunaris clothing.
Yeah.
Lunaris is doing lunaristic.
Where can you find it?
The numbers are lunaristic. They're
Through the roof.
But to the moon.
to the moon, over the moon and back. Now you can get that Lunaris clothing right off the website, moongod.com, GAWD, moongod.com. The Queen's Dead, moongod.com.
Moongod.com.
Spacewalk, moongod.com.
Man, you got a lot of stuff on moondad.com.
It's like an
fucking hard to
infomercial.
say, bro.
It's an infomercial.
Moongod.com.
If you order now in the next 15 minutes, I'll send you a live voice recording.
Of what?
I don't know, whatever's on my mind.
Dealer's choice.
Nah, but then we might be performing soon and just looking to create more with y'all
We're here
in
for
the
it.
future.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. That's the end of our show. Thank you for tuning in. If you listen all the way through, we appreciate you. But we're signing off. I'm J21.
Hey,
Where can they find you, Jay?
yeah.
Oh, you can find me everywhere. J21 Sounds. At J21 Sounds on all socials. You can check out me and Jay's beats at We King Beats on
The We
TikTok
The
or
We Kings
Instagram. Go to thewekings.com. You can find them there. And, you know, YouTube, all that. I'm everywhere. We're everywhere.
Big business.
Everywhere like air.
What about you, Moon?
That's all me.
Yeah, where they find you?
Oh, moongod.com or just Moongod. Moongod anywhere. You know, type in Moongod, GAWD on any platform. I should pop up, you know.
There's only one of them.
And-
The Moon God.
And I just want to say thank you guys for the opportunity to continue to make these because it's a good outlet.
It is. You can find me at JDidIt239 on Instagram. Jay Did It hits different. And JH on all platforms. That's JAYAITCH. And yeah, that's it.
Bet. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep doing this shit. If you got topics you want us to cover or questions you want to ask us, please feel free. Email us at 2kings1god@gmail.com. Thank you for
Two
tuning
kings
in.
and a god.
Peace out, y'all.